Now, if you watch me on stream, you'll know that I've been spending the last few days, well, about a week, leveling my very first ult in Wrath of the Lich King. And of course that ult is a Druid. Now, I've levelled it very fast with the help of rested XP, which this is nothing to do with that, by the way, but I just wanted to say that it really is the fastest way of levelling. Link in the description below. And if you have been checking in on stream, you'll know only 2 days ago I was level 48 and I'm level 80 already. And part of it is actually thanks to what I'm about to share with you now. I also do apologise for any sound if it's a bit echoey. As you can see, I am sat in the car waiting for the missus. Have to just bear with it. Now, this farm requires no gear at all. You could literally do it naked. It doesn't matter what class you are, and the XP per hour is absolutely incredible. In the segments that I was timing, I was getting anywhere between 750 to 1.2 million XP an hour, depending on how much attention I was actually paying to the game. But because I watch a lot of Netflix series when I'm leveling, most of the time I was just looking at that and spamming buttons. What makes this even more incredible is the fact that I can tell you you can get to level 80, so from 77 to 80, without even being at your PC. And that's thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Orsun Remote Desktop. I'm sure by now everybody is familiar with Remote Desktop and how it works, but due to the farm that we're actually talking about and where it only requires you to press 4 buttons in total, in fact, you could get away with 3. This is the perfect farm to remotely control your desktop with Orsun Remote and get those levels. Orsun is incredibly easy to set up. You just download the software to your PC and then onto your iPhone or Android device. There's lots of features included in the free version, but I would recommend the game version because the game version actually comes with some incredibly powerful features. If you go for the pro version, you'll be able to use your Android phone, whereas the free version works on iPhones. And if you go for the game version, this is for full mobile phone remote control PC to play PC games on your phone. You have a fully customizable keyboard on screen with keybinds and everything that you can think of. The sound of the PC even comes through the phone as well, which is very nice. There's various views, including game view, and you can switch to a 3D game perspective as well. There's many presets for keyboard setups, and one of those actually includes World of Warcraft as well. It's got support for up to 144 FPS. You can adjust the mouse speed. Well, I don't really want to just leave my PC on all the time when I'm at work so I can quickly control it. Well, they actually do a smart plug as well. The smart plug is available on Amazon, and with one tap you can wake up or shut down your computer from your phone, which makes remote access even more accessible. Now, these guys are awesome, and they actually sponsored a video a good 6-7 months ago, something like that, and some of you was a little bit concerned about, does this break TOS because, you know, multi-boxing rules and stuff like that? Well, actually it doesn't, because Orsun have actually said to me that the remote desktop software does not involve any third-party data storage issues, and all operating memories are stored on your local computer. And I actually spoke to Blizzard about it as well, the community manager, regarding remote desktop around sort of large server queues and stuff like that. And they even said, okay, it's a bit of a grey area, but you should never ever get a ban or anything like that for it, because you are technically just still playing on that PC, but remotely. And let's face it, remotely casting things to other devices nowadays, like with Microsoft and even the PlayStation 5, it's just common practice. So if you want to pick up and try the Orsun Remote Desktop, the link's in the description, go check it out. I personally use Orsun. In fact, I've been sat in the car using Orsun today whilst just browsing the auction house and whatnot. So definitely check it out, link in the description. Let's get on with the video. So what we're actually trying to do here is unlock a daily that sends you to Onslaught Harbour in Icecrown, and you can get this quest at level 77. So the first quest you're going to want to do is called To the Rise with All Due Haste, which just sends you over to Death's Rise in Icecrown. There's a little bit of RP that you've got to do just to listen to Lord Commander Arate's Tau, or whatever his name is, and then you're going to get a quest called Blood in the Water to go down and basically kill some hammerhead shark looking things. The final part of this quest chain is then to actually go over to the Onslaught Harbour and get a griffin. So you'll need to kill one of the riders and loot their griffin and then take it back. This is when it unlocks the daily. Now, we know Blizzard have gone absolutely mental when it comes to Wrath of the Lich King, and every 10 quests you do, you end up having to ride something or mount something or use something or possess something, or, you know, they really got obsessed with mounted combat of some description. And normally they don't give XP because, you know, you'll be on one of these overpowered mounts that just kill stuff really quick and they don't give XP. You're just doing it just to get the quest complete. This one's different. So once you unlock the daily, which is called No Fly Zone, it sends you over with a Bone Griffin, which you're provided with, and you have to kill 10 Onslaught Griffin Riders. Now this quest never ends, so once you've killed 10 Onslaught Griffin Riders, you can keep killing them until your heart's content. And they all give full XP. In full heirlooms at 79, I was getting 1280, about 1280 a kill. And you can pull 5, 6, 7 at a time and just AoE them down. And if you die, or your Griffin dies, you just mount up again. So whenever you get low health, make sure you're on top of one of the towers and then just remount your Griffin. The Griffins have got 4 abilities. So one of them is a sprint-like ability where you can get round nice and quick, which obviously helps for what we're doing here. You've got a Bone Shield, which reduces damage, and then you've got a dot, and then you've got just a normal sort of AoE blast. Ability number 2 that dots them also knocks them back, so they'll take loads of damage and probably be dead by the time they get back to you. These fly around in pairs, and sometimes you'll see 4, 5, 6 in front of you at a time, and you'll be able to pull them all and AoE them all down. They die so quick, and I mean really quick, as in 2 or 3 presses of number 1 and they're all dead. They've got quite a short leash, I would say, so you don't want to try and get too many at a time because they will start resetting. But as long as you get like 5 or 6 at a time, AoE them down, you're looking at like 6,000 XP per pull, which at this level you'd be getting 20 to 22k XP for a quest, which a quest might take you, let's say, 5 to 10 minutes. You can get that in probably less than a minute. When I was actually timing it, I was doing 5-minute segments, timing it, then resetting, doing it again, going to different areas. The best place I found was sort of between the bridge and the cathedral itself, and then things are just flying around that you can just pull in and you hardly ever have to move. You can absolutely just fly around in a big circle, killing everything as you see it, but I'm lazy. So I could comfortably get, and this is without really even trying, 70 to 80k every 5 minutes. And like I say, that's without trying. You could easily push this over 1.1, 1.2 million XP an hour with no problem at all. But to be fair, even just chilling, watching Netflix, or like I said at the start, even being out using your phone and doing this, because it is only 4 buttons that you got to press, you could just chill and get 8 to 900k an hour, which is still incredibly fast. You're going to do hour and 45-minute levels-ish, and it's completely mindless. And trust me, you could probably find a way to do it even quicker than me. So get yourself over Ice Crown as soon as you ding level 77, work your way through the quest until you get sent to Death's Rise, and then you can pretty much just sit here until you're finished. I was going to leave it there. When I mentioned rested XP at the start as well, by the way, but this might seem like a plug, but it's genuinely not. I know a lot of you use it. A lot of you have took my recommendation and got rested XP. You know, take it from me, who's just leveled a character really fast. I wouldn't have done it that quick without rested XP, 100%. But like I say, this is not a plug. If you already use it, make sure you update it. So make sure you're using the latest version, because the latest version is so good, as in you never miss any rare mobs or anything either. So anytime you're trying to find either a rare or a quest objective, like a single mob, it even gives you a marker and a little button that you can press or keybind to physically target it. It makes life so easy. And the amount of rares I actually killed when I was leveling through Outland, not so much Northrend because they're just few and far between anyway, but when I was going through Outland, I felt like I was just getting rare after rare, where even Rare Scanner wasn't picking it up as quick as rested XP was. So that's pretty good as well. If you enjoyed the video though, be sure to like and subscribe. As I say, go and try that area out on your alts or whatever, especially before it gets fixed, because really when you're in mounted combat like this, you shouldn't get XP. You know that as well as I do, but while you do, you might as well use it. As I say, like and subscribe. Roll the outro.
There's lots of ways you can support the channel to keep me here putting out World of Warcraft content and covering all future MMOs. Consider joining the channel as a member. You get access to emotes, everyone will know you're a member when you comment on future videos because you get a nice icon next to your name, and you get access to members-only videos, which I'll be putting a lot of on the channel throughout the year. Additionally, there's a Patreon link in the description as well. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, and I'll see you on the next one.